You can't build in here. You can build over here though. Right here. Alright. So, as you guys can tell, this is one of the base spots on Valguero. It is the Redwood Castle, and quite interesting. Earlier this day, we were trying to get started on a server, and within about an hour, we were confronted by guys named Yeet and someone else. Both of them were very persistent in trying to get us to do what they wanted. Now, me and my friend who are... How long have you been playing? You know, we have plenty of experience with this game. These kinds of players were super toxic in the fact that they didn't know what they were doing, and they couldn't figure out why they couldn't get into our base. We had one turret, and that was it. But we had lots and lots and lots of ammo. With that ammo, I put it into a heavy turret, and they would sit there for how long? An hour? And like an hour. They were sitting there trying to soak for an hour. Just back and forth. Just losing sets and gaining sets. Now, at some point, I was able to put a transponder node. For anyone who knows what that is a item that you can use to track positions. You can use it to track positions of things you put it on, so such as creatures and other things. Now, from our base, this was about 5,000 meters away, and I was quite worried in the fact that I didn't know exactly where it would be, other than the fact I knew the direction. Now, one of my assumptions were... Oh yeah. One of my assumptions were, either Oil Cave or Redwood Forest Castle. Now, we have been going for quite some time with this raid, but at this point right here, or yeah, this is where we first got our babies. Then, no, this is, no, okay, hold on. Where is it? Ah, here it is. This is, tribe of Kishko. Once again, Yeet and some other guy. Maybe 14 to 13. Oh, and that one, who is no longer existing because we have rhinos. Now, they killed all of our dinos right when we were starting. We maybe had some dinos, and we came off of Ragnarok because we were able to counter a raid and get some eggs. They were very persistent in the fact that they were trying to get the breeding line, but they couldn't. So, they basically tried to raid us, and they were shoving a trike into a spot. I would place down a cannon every, like, 2 minutes, and they would try and come in, and I'd place a cannon, and I'd shoot them with the cannon. They would back away, and the fact that it did 500 damage to their trike. This is one of their trikes right here. Although, yes, this is unleveled. Once it is leveled only in health, it gets about to 90k. This 90k doesn't go very fast if you have a good saddle, because heavy turrets only do 32 damage to it. So they were pretty scared in the fact that the cannon was doing that much damage. It was the same thing with their golem. We spent, I don't know, an hour trying to kill it with a rhino alone, because this is after they rage quit. once again, you rage much. So, once everything settled down, we were able to explore and try and find their base. Well, we found it. It was here. Unfortunately for them, they don't know how to build properly. Each of they had 2 turret towers, one there and one up there. This was excessively easy. You could just, instead of having another turret tower here, they didn't. So you could just run here, take a little bit of damage, run here, take a little bit of damage, and then you could just run up to the door and rocket run it. We lost maybe 3 flak sets and like 10 C4. And now we have like 10 inventories of loot just because of that. This is actually some of it right here. Some basic saddles and stuff. Unfortunately, what we did notice is they were mass breeding, which is not ever a good thing because they left trikes on breeding forever. So, in their attempt in rage quitting, they basically turned everything onto breeding. And first off, we got eggs, which was great, but a sad thing was there was so many trikes and gotchas that they did not care about, and it was currently lagging the server. But now that that's gone, and these toxic people are eradicated, it's a lot more peaceful. Anyway, fuck all of you. I'm going to bed.